Hey, this is BlindFox. Welcome at my ration review. Please support the channel, please subscribe, and please go and donate at patreon.com. So today we are going to do the 24-hour MRE MRE RationTech 24-hour, the 3,200 kcal ration. This is the tactical ration. Menu number 4, which is the vegetarian ration. It was backed in 2022. So today I'm testing a ration heater I got in 2020 or 2021. I can't remember which year. 2022 or 2021, I think. I think it's 2021, I'm not exactly sure. But it's also a RationTech one. Just seeing how it works. I've used some of them before, but this specific one is an older one. I wanted to see how long if it will still work, if it's sort of more than a year old. We're going to do some Super Cs. You can see there's different color Super Cs, which means it's different colors. They give you these little small bags, which they say drink bags, but really their drinks is a half a liter, so it's not really useful for that. What it is useful is to store all your little stuff in. There is a salt and pepper we could use, so I'm not going to. We're going to do the pineapple drink, which makes half a liter. And you can get away with 750 ml of water here. If you just want the water to have a taste of it, you can also even go so far as a liter. This is much sweeter than the orange one. I might just do a liter to see how it works. We do have a black tea that we could do, but I've decided not to, since we can just do it else we don't have any interesting things to do with dinner. See how their little tea bags held up. We're gonna do the peanut butter here. When I originally got this, it was totally separated, so I needed it in. And I've left it for about a day or so. This is very runny, that I can feel. I don't know where you would use it. I've got no clue. You might use it on the cookie if you really want to. But peanut butter doesn't make sense for me in these rations anymore. I would rather have liked maybe a nut substitution here, maybe peanuts and raisins or something to substitute your peanut butter with, because I don't see any way to use it. Unless you put it in your porridge for some weird reason, which I know people do. I can't see you use it with any meals. I don't know if curry and peanuts would go together. I'm not going to try it. Definitely pasta and peanuts don't. We're going to do our chickpea and butternut curry. There is, when I'm feeling here, I can feel chickpeas, I think. I'm not going to squash anything since there's no meat in here actually. But you can feel pieces of things. I think it might be a chickpea that I'm feeling there. I'm trying not to squash anything. So this 400 grams, the kcals. I don't have my thing here at the moment. I do not know if you can read that. This is the 400 gram meal. As you can see, 400 grams. So it's that thing there. How much of this you can read, I don't know. I don't really, not gonna bother about the what is in there, but it looks like around 600 or 500 kcals. 400 kcals? Yeah, kcals looks like around 400 and something. Yeah, it looks like around 400, but anyway. So I'm going to mix this, as I say, half a liter. You can half a liter to a liter. Pop this into the ration heater for 15 minutes. Or into boiling water for 15 minutes. They do give you a stove in this ration and fuel tablets. So if you've got a holder, you can actually heat this up in boiling water. You can't put this directly on the stove. It will melt. It's not made for that. So you still need a pot or a canteen cup or something to pop this into to heat this up if you have this ration in the field. But you do get a stove. You get 6 fuel tablets. These fuel tablets do burn for I think 15 minutes or so, 10 minutes maybe. You can replace them. You can begin with 2. There is enough fuel tablets I think for this meal, both to boil water and to actually heat your food. Since I don't want to think you want to drink the water that your food thing is heating it in. So you can use 1 to boil water and 1 to heat your food. And this of course just takes cold water. So I'll go and heat it up and I'll be back. And here we go. Our chickpea and butternut curry. Although you mainly see chickpeas, I think the butternut might have boiled away or dissolved in this. I did use the ration heater. It took a bit. Took a while to get started. I just decided to go for the salt when it kicked off. And it still worked. So the heaters they used in I can't remember if it was what year's ration, either 21 or 21, 22, 20, either 21 or 2020's rations, really worked. So let's taste. Very much curry, strong curry, relatively strong, cumin flavor, curry flavor. The structure here is totally chickpea. You can of course mash this, but it doesn't really matter. It does need that nice structure. The chickpea is still crispy. As I said, I think the butternut sort of boiled away. You can't really taste the butternut, you taste chickpea and curry. Now let's do our pineapple. I added 1 liter of water to the pineapple. You still get the pineapple taste, you still see the yellowness. And it's very sour. There's also a lot of sweetness behind there. I tried half a liter and it was too sweet for me. I tried 750 mils and frankly, it almost still was too sweet for me. So then I tried 1 liter in this and it worked. Now let's see our peanut butter. Extraordinarily runny. You can see there. You just taste peanut oil. Not really peanut buttery taste. It's not really nice. I wouldn't have spoiled the cookies with it. But let's try some with the curry. I'm not going to show it on screen. I'm just going to take a bite of curry and put some of that in my mouth. Hey, if you want to use it up, just throw it in the curry. The curry taste does sort of remove some of the peanut butter taste here. And I don't really see any use to it. It does give the curry a peanutty taste, which is funny, but hey, maybe you get some peanut curry, I don't know. Now the Super C. Super C, just as normal sweet, sort of look like a pill tablet. Just sugar that is pressed together very tightly. Very much sugar. I don't know how much vitamin C is in there, but apparently there is vitamin C in there. Very sugary. If you bite on this, it just sort of dissolves, turning to sugar. It's not bad. So that was our ration review. The peanut butter, I see no use for it. I hope they would replace it with something else. You could, if you are really desperate, mix it in with your curry, exchange it for something else. Super C's are nice like always. Our curry, the chickpeas sort of gives it structure. The I think besides for the color, maybe your butternut completely disappeared here. But it tastes, it's a strong, nice, strong curry if you like strongish curries. And the pineapple drink was nice. It's quite strong. You can get away with adding a lot of water to it because it's so sugary and because it's so sour. It's pineapple. Hey, it works. So that was the end of our lunch portion of the RationTech 2022 menu 4, the tactical meal, 3200 kcal rations. I couldn't get any of the other rations. They do have other rations available, but I just couldn't get them. I sent them a mail, and it turned out that in the end I just couldn't, I don't know, I just couldn't get any other to review. But anyway, so see you at dinner. This will be the last one of this ration, so thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.